So it's just before sunrise, and I'm down by the Colorado River Riverwalk Trail area. You can tell, well, you can't tell because it's too dark. Gorgeous lake right there. I'll walk down to the Colorado River real quick. By the way, it is going to start brightening up. As you can tell, the sun behind me is about to peak. I would like it to be a little more bright than it is right now, so I'm not just a shadowy figure on the screen. But we are where we are, and my stream starts at 5 o'clock, and the dawn does not yet start at 5 o'clock, or I guess it is the break of dawn right now. And so I'm walking down to the Colorado River as we speak. You guys actually can't see. We're crap right now. Good morning. I hope you do have coffee. I have coffee right here. Um, it should be a nice day. So normally I would be streaming some kind of writing a book, taking some kind of class and something like that. I haven't caught up on viewing the modules for the coursework. And so I would like to actually take a little bit of time today and catch up on some stuff, take a break from heavy streaming and stuff. And so I thought instead we could go down and check out the Colorado River. Now you guys can't see it right now. Later on in the stream we'll check it out a lot better than that. I'm going to get us walking down the riverfront trail. As we're walking, light will be cast upon us, I hope, and we will get some kind of gorgeous view, and you'll be able to actually see what the heck's going on. It won't just be some dark, shadowy figure. Man, it's going to be impossible to keep the light at my back. Maybe we sit here for a second, talk and visit as the light attempts to be coming up. But basically, I hope you guys are having a great day. I didn't mean it to be just a dark, shadowy screen with a figure on it for the day. But I do plan on getting you guys a gorgeous view. And so, even though you cannot yet see the gorgeous trail I'll be walking down, as light dawns upon us, you will be able to see it. And then you'll be like, whoa, that's super impressive, Donald. And I wish that you would have just started your stream about, I don't know, 10 minutes later? I don't, not really sure. It is gorgeous, though. Somehow cameras don't do justice to what we got going on. And I feel if I switch the camera around so it's going to be like the opposite way and stuff, you guys will just be seeing into the darkness. And so, you know what you could probably see is the lights. Hold on one second, let me read all this stuff. No crap, it's midnight there. Oh man, messages don't stay up on this screen very freaking long. I'm going to tell you guys that much. I better be able to speed read to read the... I don't go live on my phone a lot, or actually pretty much at all. So it's one of those holy crap, shocking... Okay, let me read this stuff. Hey, good morning, how are you doing? So what we found is it is dark still at this time. But I can see out here. You guys, I don't know how well you guys can see. This is the trail ahead of me. It's actually a beautiful trail. It just, I'm looking at the phone screen and I'm thinking, that's pretty dark. Luckily, we have all kinds of random stuff to visit about. So weirdly enough, where I live in Colorado, we have god-awful amount of trails, and this is a blessing, right? We also have like waterfalls you can hike to, mountains. We have crap ton of 14ers. I don't even remember how many 14ers we have. It's like some insane amount. And if you don't know what a 14er is, whew, okay. So mountains above 14,000 foot, I don't know, there's only so many of them or something. We got a bunch of them. So if that's your cup of tea, by the way, I don't just go knock out 14ers. Maybe we should, but that's a serious, hey, let's get in shape thing, not a, hey, let's walk down a trail along the river. That's whew. So where we're going today is, I looked on the map before I left, and it said that this trail connects Coen Lake to some other lake, in which I thought I would be able to hike there or walk. Not really a hike, it's a brisk walk, before the break of the actual sunrise and get an awesome shot for you guys. Now, my timing so far has not been perfect, let's just say that. And so, yeah, we'll find out how that goes. When I looked it up, it says that sunrise for us, full sunrise is supposed to be at 58 minutes after the hour. But look, we're already starting to actually be able to see me. I'm less and less of, well, I'm still a shadowy figure before you, but I'm less of that. And I'm taking form. And so I almost feel like one of those mythical characters out of one of those comic books and stuff. Well, basically today, after taking this gorgeous walk, I'm going to go home. I'm going to catch up on those modules from that free Harvard class. By the way, you guys, if you've been watching that and haven't, and I'm not like sponsored by them or anything, if they want to reach out and sponsor me, I'd love that. I could use random checks coming in from some kind of sponsor. That's always nice. But I think that the value of just taking something like that for your own personal growth is absolutely worth it. Honestly, a little bit shocked at the amount of random vocabulary that I didn't know. Like, my assumption, you guys, would have been that I was, because I have a pretty good vocabulary, I didn't realize I would be learning a bunch of random words. Here, maybe you can see the river now. I'm going to walk down again, try to see if you guys can see the river now that we're getting slight amounts of light drizzling upon us. It sounds pretty anyway. Is that just pure darkness to you guys still? Well, imagine a giant Colorado River. Thank God light will dawn upon us soon and we'll be good. So, being able to catch up today, we should be kicking butt tomorrow. You could see it? Oh, thank God. Or is it just a big... see, I shouldn't ask two questions before I get an answer. It makes it confusing. But thank you very much for letting me know. Whew. Guys, I gotta get in shape. Going up and down that hill, it kind of winded me for 1 second. I was like, whoo. Man, I am definitely not in shape enough to be outrunning. Well, nobody's outrunning a bear if it's after you, but maybe randomly like slow creatures. Okay. So, it is starting to have light dawn upon us. So next time, I'll leave a message if we're going to go for a walk and stuff like that, letting you guys know that I'm going to move the time back 15 minutes or some crap like that to start stream. Because I'd like to coordinate it a little bit better with actually having light and stuff. That's always a good idea. Man, if I only had better vision on my phone, you guys would be pretty freaking seeing some pretty trees and stuff. Sadly enough, my phone does not have good night vision. So as dawn comes, oh look, we're starting to be able to actually physically see a face forming upon me. That's good. Whew. So, I hope you guys are all having an amazing morning. Maybe you can see out across here now. Can you guys start seeing a lake and stuff? Okay. Oh, finally we can see water upon earth. That's a good sign. Okay. So yeah, my bad for starting a little bit early on this stream. I didn't realize we were going to be at the darkest part of stuff going on when we kick this off. So the goal is I'm going to be walking down the riverfront trail, which is the Colorado Riverfront Trail. We're, in theory, going to walk all the way over to some little pergola thing. Yeah, so I don't know what time it is because all that stuff disappears on my phone when I'm using it to live stream randomly walking around Earth. Oh, there's a random other person out here. Holy crap, that shocked me. On some kind of like electric trike going down the riverfront trail ahead of me. Too fast for me to ever catch up, I'll tell you that. Oh my god. Did not expect to see that. So, one thing I would not be shocked to see, and this is something I'll say before we get too far down the next section of the trail, is like all communities anymore, the area I live has homelessness issues. Okay, and so in Colorado, oh, now I turned dark as crap because it's not the side. So in Colorado and Montana and a lot of the more rural areas, homeless people, and it might be like this everywhere, create encampments sometimes out in wilderness areas and stuff like that when they're conveniently located near the city or town, right? I can't actually say that that wouldn't be my situation if I was like homeless, because I think if I were homeless, I'd want to be down near a river, but not like right on a river, so I could fish and eat and stuff like that and not have to worry about it. But you never know when you're walking on a nature trail or some other place that you're not going to randomly come about an encampment or something else, or somebody off in the bushes that just bedded down for the night. Now that's not a hey all the time happens thing, but it's a thing, you know. I'm gonna probably camera away and give them their dignity no matter who it is, but yeah, it could happen, who knows. Okay, can you guys start seeing wildernessy stuff? I mean, I literally wish I would have waited about 20 minutes. Or whatever time it is right now is when we should have started. You guys should make sure to get some coffee in you. So I think we're making good time towards the other lake. I didn't pre-walk this. I did look it up on Google Maps before I left. From walking this a week ago or so, maybe 2 weeks ago, part of the way down with like neighbors, there is some weird stuff to show you on this. I don't know if it's visible yet. At one point, there's a little swampy area right here. You guys can't see worth crap, but there is a swampy area there. There's some rusted out. Oh, maybe you can see it here. Let me see. Can you see that puddly swamp area? No, probably not. So yeah, we've learned a lesson. Start later on anything like this. This is about the light that we should have started in the parking lot right here, guys. So I won't start a video until we get this much light in the future. My bad on that. So we should be coming up, even though we're out here on a woodland trail on a random car that's just like, I mean, it's not a car anymore. It's a heap of junk at this point. But at one point, it was a car. I don't know what kind it is. It's like some kind of classic of some kind. But yeah, we'll be just walking on this trail, and a second random pile of car parts somewhere up here. I was pretty shocked when I saw it the first time. Now, do I know how far ahead? Not really. The random deer carcass there. Thought about showing it to you guys, but I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see that really. So we'll just move on from that, right? It's been there a long time. There's no smell or anything. Okay. So see, we're starting to get sun and stuff. Whew. Man, guys, I need to do this like twice a week. I'd be semi not out of shape. I'm about to say I'd be in shape and stuff, but then I was thinking, nah, that's not true. It's a little bit of a stretch, but you know, a little bit closer. So this week, I'm going to try to blast out that Harvard free class online. Tomorrow, I think we'll hit pretty strong. I'm going to let you guys know on Thursday. Oh, here's the random car. Okay, boom. Laying down my coffee. Let's not forget that. Okay, ready? So you guys, I don't know what you can see, what you can't see. I don't want to get bit by a snake or anything. Being too stupid and nosy, getting off trail. This right here, I don't know if you could see, is a random junker car. Like just in the woods. Well, you know what? We'll try to see it on the way back. Too dark. Okay, it is too dark still. On the way back, so showing you that. We'll get all the way back to that before I shut off stream and stuff. So I should have started. Says we've been streaming for 17 minutes. Should have just started about right now. No, I don't know. We would have got there in time for... we're on a time crunch. We're walking. Holy poop. Trying to walk fast enough that we actually get there. I just realized my thumb was partially on the thing. I think we're coming up pretty fast. So, I don't know if any of you guys are doing any of these great little like, hey, let me find some kind of hobby that's semi-healthy for me, that also allows you to refresh your mind and kind of not burn out in life. But if you haven't found something like that, I would recommend waking up butt-ass early, getting some coffee chugged into yourself, and going for a really nice... Ooh, man, I'm near a swamp area now. Whew. You guys are so freaking lucky you guys cannot smell through the phone. Holy whew. Like, holy crap. Like, yeah, god awful. Oh, maybe you guys can see it. Okay, so I'm not going to get up too close. This whole area is like a swampy, gross area that smells as if something had been, I don't know, brewed up and puked out or something. It's bad smelling right there. So that part of nature, whew, that stunk like heck. God, whew. We don't like that. And it's already gone, thank God. I'm going to have to walk past that. I'm parked back the other way again. It's okay. You know, normally you're outside, you're doing naturing, everything's a pleasant, nice odor of stuff. There's no rancid smells usually. That was freaking... Whew. I don't think I could live in a swamp area. If this smells like that all the time, it would probably upset me. I mean, like, not like in some deep emotional way. Okay, look, we're about to go into a foresty area that might block more of the light. Thank God we have more light. Who knows? I definitely would not want to live in a swamp though, guys. So this is a nice, healthy way to break up some of the week, right? So I think I'll try to plan this out so I'm not just randomly springing hay. Instead of working on something live, I decided to hijack you guys and take you on a random walk through the woods when it's so ass dark you guys can't see what the hell's going on. I'll try to avoid that in the future. I do want to thank you guys that are along for the journey. I hope you're all having a nice night or day or beginning of a day. Look at this. This is all forest area right here. We'll be out of it soon, don't worry. Like, well, we'll be to the edge of it and walking to the side of it is what we'll be. Which will be good enough because that'll dawn light upon us again. Think I'm super dang close to that other lake. I'm trying to get you guys a freaking good little shot here. I definitely am gonna have to say I need to do this maybe 3 times a week. I probably won't stream it at you guys all the time, but I legit need to get out and go for a hike like this at least more times per week than I am. Like, legitimately, whew. Okay, so I think... Can't tell what's what, but... Trying to figure out if that's another lake. There's a big old lake over here, but it says giant private property warnings. I'll show you guys it just because it's might be interested to you, but I don't know who's this, but they've got a serious little place, including motion detectors and stuff, and a nice little lake. Look at that crap. So I don't know much about that. I'm not flush like that where I have a giant property that's private with a little pond lake thingy right next to the river. Cool for them though, right? Cool. That's freaking a big little property. Not 1,000,000% sure I'm gonna make it all the way there by the break of the sunrise, but I'm definitely shooting at it, you guys. It looks like I'm almost there, actually. We're good. It's a whole lot of walking. Well, it's brisk walking. And probably not that much. I'm probably walked less than like 1 point something miles, to be honest. I can't remember what they say, like average walking speed's like something like 4 miles an hour or some crap like that. It's not super impressive. And I'm not going to assume that I'm traveling much faster than like whatever the crap the average. Man, I want to know more about this property we're walking past. We're still walking past the same dude's private property with his private lake and his pimping. I don't know what this guy does for a living or did for a living, but he made good choices. Really freaking good choices. When your property keeps just going, oh, span. We're just gonna, boom, there's that part of the property. There was that other part way down there. That way. I know, that guy's like pimping hard. Little big giant lake pond thingy next to it. Whew. Now we're traveling under the nature of telephone poles. Because you got telephone poles everywhere. Oh yeah, no. Now we can see. So see, this is how I know I should have probably just hung out, drank coffee for 30 more minutes, and then went and started. What the crap? No crap. This is just interesting. I don't want to be like using our stream to stalk some poor random guy because he was successful. But man, still walking past the same place. And I'm more fascinated with each step. On the other side of that building is the house that you guys could not see. I don't want to be like overstepping bounds, so I'm not going to probably show too much of it. Because I wouldn't want some random dude walking by. This place has a pretty good amount of security, though. I think they'd probably be fine. Whew. Yeah, this dude really dominated. I don't know what he did. But that's a freaking fancy house. Hold on, let me show you guys. See the house on the other side? So you've got that building, and then you've got that house right there. Hey, how are you doing? So I woke up to decide to take us on a nice little walk on the Colorado Riverfront Trail. I just found a house that I'm freaking 1,000,000 times jealous of. That's a giant piece of private property right along the Colorado River with a private lake of its own. Brick house, huge garage, giant piece of land. Everything you could want. And all I'm thinking is, man, that guy kicked butt, man. I don't know what he did, but that is fancy. Who doesn't want a nice little, hey, this is my private residence along the river near my own private lake? I mean, I definitely have some cool barbecues, right? Man, these messages. I'm going to have to find out if there's a setting that they can stay just a second longer. Because I'm going to just be honest, guys. I like get caught off halfway through some of the messages because they don't stay up on the screen because I'll catch them instantly. And then poof. Oh, man. I might have misestimated how long it takes to walk between one. Oh, you guys want to see some crazy shit? So on the top of the telephone poles before me are like giant bird nests. I don't know what kind of bird. Hold on one second. There's somebody coming up. But I'm going to try to zoom in for you guys. We'll say good morning. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Oh, no, never mind. It's a random dude going fishing somewhere. Don't know where he... Okay, I'm going to try to make it where we can zoom in on these giant-ass bird nests at the top of these telephone things. Or they're not telephone things. They're power things. Where the hell am I? Oh, no shit. There's another giant... Oh, we found the entrance of that dude's fancy private residence. So... you got these barrier things separating the trail from this dude. Check this out. There's like a keypad. Boom. That's how that guy is kicking butt. Okay, I'm going to try to show you these things. So up there, let's zoom in. Zooming in. You see those? Those are giant freaking nests up on top. And I know that you guys probably are like, that's not that big a nest. It is a big nest. I can't tell if I'm zoomed the right amount at this point or not, but we'll just leave it wherever it is. We do have light though, thank God. In theory, I will make it the rest of the way down this trail, get to the other lake. Oh, one of the freaking birds right there. Holy crap. Oh, he's flying off. Oh, holy shit. I gotta get this guy for you guys. Hold on. Okay. So you guys can't see worth crap. This is not letting me zoom in like I want. I don't know what that is. Like whatever has a white head, hawk, eagle. I have no idea. I don't know my birds. Some kind of majestic giant bird that likes to have a giant freaking nest on top of a thing. No idea. Crazy though. Okay, moving on. It's eagle? Okay. Oh. Well, there's a bunch of eagles up in a thing watching me because I'm walking down here. I really like their little call. They are not messing around. They don't like you near their nests. So we have eagles on the riverfront trail perched high above the power lines. I think that they should create perch poles or something like that. I don't really, for some reason, I don't want eagles. Oh, what the crap does this say? Trying to see if this says that this trail is closed. There might be a chance that I'm turned around by a, no, why would there be a closed sign in nature? There is a closed sign here, but it's a nature reserve area to the side of me. And it's just closed to the public. Watch this, I'll show you. I just saw the closed part and was like, WTF, how you gonna close nature? But boom. It just, wilderness area type thing. You know, the one thing I was kind of a little bit worried about walking down this trail this ass early in the morning is rattlesnakes. I'm super glad I didn't see one. We would just walk the frick away. I'm not messing with the rattlesnake, especially butt ass early in the morning. You know what I mean? I assume even snakes are cranky in the morning, guys. And so, who knows? Nice little walk. I apologize I couldn't show you so much of it, you guys. Yeah, like, I'm gonna have to... We'll just start at a better, more efficient time. Oh, that's a big old wildlife gate. I guess I could show you that. I don't know what they use big wildlife gates like this for. Letting wildlife in and out, I guess. Says don't go there. Whew. So we won't go on the other side of the gate. You know what I mean? Yeah. I assume maybe they drive ATVs through there to do management stuff. I don't know. We definitely don't have any large beasts along the Colorado River within the stretch of the trail I'm on right now, for sure. So that's not one of those issues. Guys, it's early morning, but this brisk walk, I've slightly broke a sweat. I mean, it's not a giant one, but I'm going to tell you, I have got to get in shape. And whoo, we must be near a lake. I just walked through a mosquito freaking thing, or not a mosquito, gnat, and we're right there. Made it to the other lake. So if you're wondering how long it'll take you to get from Coen Lake walking down the riverfront trail of the Colorado River to the next random lake thing that we're getting to right now. Hold on. Takes that long. Takes about, holy crap, it really should take us the whole time. Whew. I'm going to be getting here right at sunlight. Okay, so we're going to keep brisk walking. I might actually time this correctly. Guys, I have a 1 hour back walk. What the heck was I thinking? I'll be freaking getting my in shape and done today. There we got a lake again. And actual light. So, I guess if I would have waited that extra time, we would have actually not got here in time. I'm barely going to get over here at the right time for sunrise as it sets right now. Like, that's crazy as heck, huh? So, I will have to keep that in context for the future. Trying to find us a good spot where we can sit here and get a good sunrise video. Or not a sunrise video, just basically a good shot of the sunrise as it happens. I believe I'm almost up to this pergola thing up here. But obviously, I have not been that accurate. Good morning, by the way. And I do hope you guys are all having an amazing start to your day also. Whew, I'm going to have to get in a lot better shape. We should do this more often, but I should also be in better shape. Mike, I don't know how many times I've said that this stream, but it's mostly because I'm realizing that I definitely don't do this enough. Oh, you know, another thing that would have sucked to run into this morning is a freaking skunk. That's probably more a chance of running into a skunk out here than the whole thing of the rattlesnake, now that I'm thinking about it. And a skunk, holy shit, they're mean, and they'll spray you with that stuff. Oh, rabbit. No crap. Hold on. Little rabbit, don't move. See that little speck right there? That is a rabbit. I'm going to move and he's going to run off. Are you going to run off, little friend? No crap. Hey, thank you very much. I hope you're having a great day. So that rabbit, I didn't think it would stay there that long. I'm actually kind of shocked. Don't you think that's like, I was like, poof, kind of shocked that he actually didn't see me and just run right off the bat. Oh, he's still just right there. Are you crazy? Oh, little guy, no. Now he did run off. He's like, nah, you're way too curious. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't know we were going to see a little rabbit. I like those guys. Those are cool. Who doesn't like rabbits? You know what I mean? Oh, there's another. Holy crap. Okay, we'll walk slow. I got coffee. Trying to get pictures. Oh, he's not playing the same game. I don't know if you'll be able to see him. Hold on. Nah, he's out of here. He's not. He's like, no way in hell. So the rabbits are out right now for some reason. Maybe they were out way late. I didn't see any rabbits along the trail as we were walking till just barely. Look at this dark ass area they're down in though. I'm gonna just be honest. I am not freaking going down up in there searching for rabbits. Like, cool, like your rabbits. Not going down into your dark little hollow hole of holy crap. Almost there, guys. I'm realizing, you know, I wonder how many miles I would be doing if I did this every, like, 3 times a week. That'd have to be a pretty good amount of hiking. What is this little thing that we're looking at? It just seems like, oh, I am at the right place, guys. Holy crap, I'm right. There is a little gazebo or whatever you would call this thingy-majiggy. I'll show you it. This is where we got to. If I can get this to flip around, boom. Holy crap, that took a lot of walking. So 1 hour walk. Oh, check this out. I'm going to show you guys ducks and everything. Let me lay my coffee down. Coffee's obviously important. Okay. So all that walking, and finally we are here. I'm out of breath in here, but we got here, guys. Holy crap. Okay, so we got our beautiful little duck families chilling and stuff. We got our little random island. We got the rest of this lake that honestly, well, there's a massive echo under this gazebo. So we got that. There's nobody fishing yet or anything. Isn't that crazy? So if you just keep hiking down that trail for a freaking buttload of time, you will get to this gorgeous place. Which I think we did a pretty good job about that. Whew. Now the unfortunate part about all this is that I started in the butt ass of darkness. And I apologize for that. In future videos, I will definitely make sure we do not do that. And I will make sure that we start when it's actually daylight, type stuff. But we did get here in time. I could, I guess, just came down here and set up a gorgeous shot for you guys. Maybe we do that one morning. Maybe I just bring a lawn chair and sat here. Oh man, I just looked down and realized somebody had gutted a fish here last night. I'm not going to show you guys that because I don't feel it would improve the situation. Man, there's the weirdest thing I just saw. Check this out. There's a sitting chair over here that's partially in the water. Like, I don't know who's going to come set on here. But this doesn't... Maybe the water's higher than normal, you think? It has to be. The water's higher than normal. Because look. But this does not look like the best bench to be sitting on. Whew, this is kind of interesting. This is a surreal... I could use this in a post-apocalyptic movie where you're just pretending that the world is taken back itself type thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, interesting anyway. Well, you guys, I am going to make sure to get a bunch of stuff done. I don't want to hold this stream all the way to walking all the way back to that car, even though I said I was going to show you guys the random car in the woods. What I will do is I will get a video of it someday, or we'll come back and we'll walk this in the day and I'll show you the random stuff that you couldn't see because we started butt-ass early to be able to get here at sunup. And so we're barely at sunrise. I believe it is breaking just now. And I need to get started on my 40-something minute walk back towards my car. Now, last week, I actually had no idea how to shut down a live on a phone. And so we're going to attempt to figure out how to shut it down this time and properly. Because in all honesty, I'm still kind of confused on how that works. Okay, and so this is how you do it. And I hope you guys have a great day. Peace and very best wishes.